It's a hot day. Seems like when things are hot, nothing stays how it's supposed to stay. Anyway, the other day my wife decided to go on her big shopping trip on her own with the kids, but without me. And she don't do that often. She's not a real confident driver, so she's not like she's had her driver's license for years and she drives fine, but she doesn't feel confident, so she doesn't really like to drive. But she's getting more confidence and wants to practice more, so she decides she's going to go on the grocery shopping with just her and the kids. And she's got her Google Maps on the phone, but she wanted to do it the way I do it, so I gave her my directions, and everything went fine. She got there, got home, everything was safe, everything was fine, but she said it didn't quite work the way I told her because she messed up somehow. She's describing to me how she got there, turned the wrong way, and this and that, and I was like, wow, wasn't that hard, but it's all right, you're safe. And I was kind of like, well, you didn't do exactly what I said, just ignore the other stuff and do what I said, you'd have been fine. So it turns out the very next week we're going to go shopping for the extra school stuff like clothes and shoes and stuff for the kids, and we're going to head in the same direction for part of the way, and then we were going to take the same freeway but east for the school shopping. And she was supposed to take this freeway and go west for the grocery shopping. And what had happened is, going into a little town, she just saw the interstate sign, but it was business. It was the business route, and she didn't wait for the number and the sign that said west on it. She just saw the number of that freeway, the very first sign. She just turned and ended up going east, but she knew that the town, she said so and so many miles to such and such town, and she knew that was the wrong direction, so she turned around and went the other way. So she did figure it out, but I was kind of being a little bit, know-it-all, arrogant a little bit, like, wow, you should have just, that's because you didn't pay attention. I should have wrote it down. So that Friday morning that we're heading out, we're going to go, she's like, well, just go the direction that you would normally go, then I can learn it. I said, okay, well, we've done this a million times, but this time you're going to pay attention. All right, so I'm feeling like, yeah, whatever, if everybody just pay attention to what I say, blah, blah. Anyways, feeling like a big shot and being a little bit arrogant jerk, I guess. And we're driving that way, and we're talking about going west on this road, and that's the way she was supposed to go, and we're talking about it, but today I got to turn east. Well, we get to that intersection, and I was being a little bit harder on my wife than I should have, and I turned the wrong way. Well, I was showing her how to do it. I turned the wrong way. And we get on the freeway, and then I was just deflated like a balloon, and I started laughing. And then I look at her and I say, I'm sorry. See? I mess up too. You don't have to be hard on yourself. You're fine. You just made a simple mistake. I did too. I was telling you so proudly that just follow my directions, right in that moment, I went the wrong way. That's hilarious. And I looked like an idiot. I was being an idiot. And I just owned up to it. I'm being an idiot. See, look, I make the mistakes too. You're fine. You came home safely. You got your shopping done. And that's how you learn. Don't worry about it. Next time, just do it however you want to do it. I'll tell you, I give you suggestions. But if you mess up, you mess up. Oh, well, you were safe.